Courage is a love affair with the unknown. The moment a child is born, the mother is also born. She never existed before. The woman existed, but the mother, never. A mother is something absolutely new. Experience life in all possible ways, good, bad, bitter, sweet, dark, light, summer, winter. Experience all the dualities. Don't be afraid of experience, because the more experience you have, the more mature you become. To be creative means to be in love with life. You can be creative only if you love life enough that you want to enhance its beauty, you want to bring a little more music to it, a little more poetry to it, a little more dance to it. Friendship is the purest love. It is the highest form of love where nothing is asked for, no condition, where one simply enjoys giving. Listen to your being. It is continuously giving you hints. It is a still, small voice. It does not shout at you, that is true. And if you are a little silent, you will start feeling your way. Be the person you are. Never try to be another, and you will become mature. Maturity is accepting the responsibility of being oneself, whatsoever the cost. Risking all to be oneself, that's what maturity is all about. Love is the goal, life is the journey. If you love a flower, don't pick it up. Because if you pick it up, it dies, and it ceases to be what you love. So, if you love a flower, let it be. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Truth is not to be found outside. No teacher, no scripture can give it to you. It is inside you, and if you wish to attain it, seek your own company. Be with yourself. Sadness gives depth. Happiness gives height. Sadness gives roots. Happiness gives branches. Happiness is like a tree going into the sky, and sadness is like the roots going down into the womb of the earth. Both are needed, and the higher a tree goes, the deeper it goes, simultaneously. The bigger the tree, the bigger will be its roots. In fact, it is always in proportion. That's its balance. The greatest fear in the world is the opinion of others, and the moment you are unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer a sheep, you become a lion. A great roar arises in your heart, the roar of freedom. Drop the idea of becoming someone, because you are already a masterpiece. You cannot be improved. You have only to come to it, to know it, to realize it. Life begins where fear ends. To be in the present moment is the only way to be. The past is no more, and the future is not yet. Both are unnecessarily moving in directions which don't exist. One used to exist, but exists no more, and one has not even started to exist. A little foolishness, enough to enjoy life, and a little wisdom to avoid the errors, that will do. The mind is always afraid of the unknown. But the unknown is not our enemy, it is our friend. What is known is the enemy, because you are already tethered to it. The known is the bondage. The capacity to be alone is the capacity to love. It may look paradoxical to you, but it's not. It is an existential truth. Only those people who are capable of being alone are capable of love, of sharing, of going into the deepest core of another person, without possessing the other, without becoming dependent on the other, without reducing the other to a thing, and without becoming addicted to the other. Life repeats itself mindlessly. Unless you become mindful, it will go on repeating like a wheel. Nobody is superior, nobody is inferior, but nobody is equal either. People are simply unique, incomparable. You are you, I am I. Intelligence is dangerous. Intelligence means you will start thinking on your own, you will start looking around on your own. You will not believe in the scriptures, you will believe only in your own experience. The less people know, the more stubbornly they know it. Meditation is a surrender, it is not a demand. It is not forcing existence your way, it is relaxing into the way existence wants you to be. It is a let go. Listen to your body. It is wiser than your mind. I live my life based on two principles. 1. I live as if today was my last day on earth. 2. I live today as if I am going to live forever. The heart is always right, if there's a question of choosing between the mind and the heart, because mind is a creation of society. It has been educated. The heart is unpolluted. The past is no more, the future is not yet. Now is the only moment there is. When I say be creative, I don't mean you should all go and become great painters and great poets. I simply mean let your life be a painting, let your life be a poem. The mind is a beautiful servant, but a dangerous master. Don't be too quick to interpret the moment. Just keep quiet. My encouragement is to see, stay alert, and then make a choice. Never belong to a crowd. Never belong to a nation. Never belong to a religion. Never belong to a race. Belong to the whole existence. Why limit yourself to small things, when the whole is available? A single moment of love is equal to the whole eternity of love. Seriousness is a sickness. Your sense of humor makes you more human, more humble. The sense of humor, according to me, is one of the most essential parts of religiousness. Don't seek God in temples. He is close to you. He is within you. Only you should surrender to Him and you will rise above happiness and unhappiness. Falling in love you remain a child, rising in love you mature. By and by love becomes not a relationship, it becomes a state of your being. Not that you are in love, now you are love. Love is not a relationship, love is a state of being, it has nothing to do with anybody else. One is not in love, one is love. Truth is not something outside to be discovered, it is something inside to be realized. Be. Don't try to become. Within these two words, the whole teaching is contained. If you love a person, you accept the total person, with all the defects, because those defects are a part of the person. Never try to change a person you love, because the very effort to change says that you love half, and the other half of the person is not accepted. When you love, you simply love. Nobody has the power to take two steps together, you can take only one step at a time. If you want to be a nobody, you can be blissful. The blissfulness of the nobody is the purest blissfulness because it has no reason, no cause. It is simply there. Don't be so focused on the destination that you forget to enjoy the journey. Creativity is the greatest rebellion in existence. Truth is not something that you have to discover. You can hide it, you can suppress it, you can reject it, you can deny it, but the truth remains, and it will always remain. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. To be alone is not a misfortune. It is a great opportunity. If you become aware of your aloneness, the first thing that will come to you is your own self-esteem, a tremendous pride in yourself, a great self-respect. When you make a person into a god, you destroy him. When you think you can make him your father, your mother, you kill him. Life is a balance between rest and movement. Love and respect yourself and never compromise for anything. And then you will be surprised how much growth starts happening of its own accord. As if rocks have been removed and the river has started flowing. Awareness is the key. Do whatsoever you do, but do it with awareness. If you suffer, it is because of you. If you feel blissful, it is because of you. Nobody else is responsible, only you and you alone. You are your hell, and your heaven too. If you love a person, you accept the total person, with all the defects, because those defects are a part of the person. Never try to change a person you love, because the very effort to change says that you love half, and the other half of the person is not accepted. When you love, you simply love. The art of love is the art of meditation. The only way to learn is by doing. Be less of a judge, and you will be surprised that when you become a witness and you don't judge yourself, you stop judging others too. If you can bring your consciousness, your awareness, your intelligence to the act, if you can be spontaneous, then there is no need for any other religion, life itself will be the religion. Love is not something that you have to do. Love is a state of being, it is a quality of your consciousness. Life is not a problem. To look at it as a problem is to take a wrong step. It is a mystery to be lived, loved, experienced. Don't wait for someone to bring you flowers. Plant your own garden and decorate your soul. The moment you start seeing life as non-serious, a playfulness, all the burden on your heart disappears. All the fear of death, of life, of love, everything disappears. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation.